Here we are, we're at the Soyuz booth at NAMM, and what is Soyuz? That's what I said actually yesterday when I found these guys, and it's a Russian microphone company, right?
That's right.
Tell us a little bit more about it because I'm already loving the design, it's kind of cool, but go ahead and tell us.
Well, Soyuz comes from a town called Tula in Russia, which is 2 hours south of Moscow. It's a town that's famous for its manufacturing and metalwork and even microphones. There's a famous microphone factory there. And our mics are handmade completely in Tula. The power supplies, the diaphragms, the everything except the tubes come from a neighboring city, from a military facility. And our goal was to create a microphone with really world-class sound that has a kind of a sound of its own. Because once you get past a certain level of quality, it comes down to taste, like with musical instruments. And our microphone designer is a real old-school Soviet-era genius technician and was able to come up with an internal design that sounds amazing. And we strove to really make something that was very Russian looking. With we were inspired by the, oh here, we can grab this one over here, yeah. With the domes of the Russian churches and the Sputnik satellite was what we used as our inspiration. And they're quite, you felt that it's a quite heavy mic, and we wanted to build something that would last a very long time, that you could use it all your life and then leave it to your kids kind of thing, you know. So there's no moving parts, no switches. It's got capsules that screw off and can be replaced with other polar patterns. The large diaphragm capsules also work on the small diaphragm FET mic that we have. And we're very pleased with the results sonically.
Well, I like that you have a small diaphragm microphone, and I was telling you that it reminded me of the Octava MC-012. And you said, you know, it's similar, but it is the Rolls-Royce of the MC-012, or Russian microphone, small diaphragm like this. I love the grill, if you guys can see that.
One of the things that Tula is famous for is its metalwork. They have very, very skilled precision machining facilities there, and we tried to utilize that to our advantage. It's not easy to machine these types of spheres and these types of grills, so we tried to play to the strengths and shy away from the weaknesses, you know.
Well, I like that you're taking a place like Tula and you're taking what it's good at and putting it into your product. I mean, that's fantastic. I'm always a fanatic guy on tolerances. This microphone has none. You know, and what I'm referring to is like there's no, you know, space between, you know, this, and even the screws look, you know, great. It just looks fantastic what you're describing, and it's hard for these guys to see because they're on the other side of the camera. I'm feeling the thing, and you are, here, take this guy. You are right as far as the weight of this microphone feels fantastic on it. I mean, it's a very heavier microphone, not light at all.
Well, we often with microphones, resonance can be a problem, and we had a theory about using very natural shapes. Like we took a sphere and cut it in half, and in the middle, this rectangular bit is a golden ratio, an exact golden ratio, 1 to 1.618, and on and on. And we believe that and elevating the capsule up like this on the neck really reduces negative resonances that can interfere with the sound.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I've actually, you know, seen in some of the designs of, like, you know, you take a Gefell, you know, 563 that has that kind of same similar, you know, point, but I've never thought of it that way. You know, I've never thought of it as any vibrations that are coming up the microphone aren't going to hit as much the top of the capsule because it goes into this pyramid type of thing. I really, truly have never thought of that in that design, and it makes all the sense in the world. Yeah. But you took it a little bit further by, you know, talking about all the ratios and so forth. Yeah. Well, I want to sing in this thing really quick.
Be my guest.
Chicago, Chicago, the toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. You'll love it. Bet your bottom dollar you lose your blues in Chicago. It's the town that Alan could not shut down. And on State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things that they never do on Broadway. Say, I had the time of my life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago. Like I said, that's Alan's hometown.
To find out more about our microphones, go to mvproaudio.com. And to find out even more, go to soyuzmicrophones.com.